Ames Web number 6. Two simple, quick, easy ways to solve this problem. It wants you to write a less than, greater than, or equal sign between each fraction. So, on the first way, we're just going to do a quick cross multiply, see which one is larger. On the second type, we're going to look at the denominators to compare the fractions. So here we go. I'm going to cross multiply. 7 times 2 is what? 14. So I'm going to put a little 14. You always have to go up. 4 times 3, upward motion, 12. So who is bigger? 14 or 12? 14 is bigger, so therefore the alligator eats the larger mouth. Now I have to get rid of my number in the middle, because now I'm comparing these two. 7 times 1 is 7. Upward motion. 10 times 3 is 30. So who won? 30 or 7? 30 did. So once again, the alligator, or Pac-Man, or the proper name, the inequality, is showing that 3 sevenths is greater than 1/10. Now let's do it where we actually compare the size of the number. Now over here we have 3/4, 4/4, and 5/4. We need to understand our fractions. So what is the whole? What is my common denominator? My common denominator here is 4. So now we're just comparing the numerators, my parts to my whole. This says I have 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts. So let's compare these two. 3 parts to 4 parts. Who's larger? 4 parts. Now let's compare our 4 parts to our 5 parts. Once again, who's larger? Or you could ask yourself, who's smaller? 5 parts is larger, 4 parts is smaller. So the alligator is eating the larger fish because he gets more food. Now let's go back. Let's try it the snap of a finger way. Now, for 1 second, let's jump back to this one. Could I have used common denominators on this one? Yes, I sure could. Right here, I see 70, but can I turn 4 into 70? No. So I would have to find common denominator for all 3 of them. Now let's move back down here. Do you see a simple common denominator that you could use? Or you could cross multiply. I see a common denominator of 20 right off the bat. On the other hand, I'm going to go ahead and choose to cross multiply. 30. 10 times 3. 5 times 8 is 40. 40 is bigger than 30. Now I'm going to use a common denominator just to show you the difference. I can turn them both into 40 because 4 times 10 is 40. So 40 over what I do to one side, I do the other. So that was 4, that's 4, so that's 32. Now I need to turn that into 40, so that would be times 10, 3 times 10 is 30. So 32 parts compared to 30 parts, 32 parts win. Therefore, 8/9 is bigger than 3/4. Or 3/4 is smaller than 8/9. There we go. I just did both ways in one problem. Now here, is this one like really simple? Yes, it should be, because they all share a 9, common denominator of 9. So 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts. 4 parts is bigger than 3 parts. 3 parts is bigger than 2 parts. Bam.